Hello, it's me again, Jake and our Wildvig and our whatever. I think this is my 8th session playing Disco Elysium. I'm again playing at the terrible hour for recording. It's 6, which is even closer to times when people come home and do outsidey stuff, especially this summer. So we'll see how long I go without being interrupted. This is Disco Elysium. Again, I got a bunch of links to other stuff um, um, in my information below, particularly my Etsy store, where I actually made a bookmark. I found 2 stamps to make a bookmark. It was very communard symbol from Disco Elysium, so I made one for myself, and then I just listed some more on Etsy. And I can pretty much make as many as I need. Um, if anybody wants one, they're up there. They're fun. I back them with so the front is just 2 stamps that essentially make the communard symbol, except kind of a pretty version. I like it. And then the back is I use a page from Kim. You're standing in a door from something that's either about marks or angles, about or by for the back. I've actually considered putting links to my fanfiction too, because I've done a ton. I've done 36 pieces, about 120 double spaced pages, 60 single spaced, and I've been working quite a bit on that AU for Kim, where Kim is the amnesiac, and people have been responding well to it, so maybe I'll put the link down there. I have written some smut, so be prepared. It's really clearly labeled, and I write very little, so almost all of it is Jen. Or at least G-rated. Here we go. Let's see what we were doing. I know I have to stop before 9 so I can boil my boots, since I stole the boots for the first time. And if I forget and never get to get them ready while Kim's there, I will be disappointed in... Well, Kim's not there, that is. I will be disappointed in myself. So I guess I'll send him away with the body this evening and use the time to do that. It'll be the first time I send him away. Goodbye, Kim. It's... From the looks of it. The room is barely what? Bigger than a closet. What? The sound is glitching at me. That's funny. Hello, narration.
Let's go. We don't have a reason to get in.
Oh, it's not. Sometimes it's easier to do things when you have no reason. It's the only reason I do things.
The cold never does any good for my bronchitis. I'm fine. Don't you worry about me.
That's not good. I'm still worried. It's very worrying. I like that line every time. Do you have a name, old woman? Jeez. Now just wipe your own spit all around the floor. I sound like an idiot. Jim Jamrock, Arel Ruvershaw. I don't know, my city, you'd have to work. I've never heard anybody from my town try to name themselves that way. I guess it's not a big city, though. What do you call yourself if you're from DC? Wally Washington? I don't know. Dick DC? That doesn't sound great. Oh, sorry, Kim. Alright, I have to do the smoker this evening too. Do the smoker? That sounds not right. That's very true in small spaces. Counterculture people, yeah. Trinkets. Astrology. Oh, I'm sorry, lady. Let it go. Funny that esprit de corps would care about that. I have OCD pretty bad today. It's hard having meds right now. I like wanted to try something that involves not having ADHD stimulants, and I'm not particularly pleased with the results. It really makes me. I kind of go from irritation at everything to panic at everything constantly. It's like super fight or flight response all the time, and I'm not enjoying that. So hopefully I can get that fixed again later. But it does make other things irritating and hard to do. Like right now I'm thinking about my schedule for the next week, and I can't focus on what I'm doing here, which is really, really frustrating. And having the constant feeling that I've forgotten to do something and it's important. Even when I know there's nothing that I've forgotten to do, and that I've done everything I need to do that other people require for the day. It's just, I don't... Brains are really irritating mechanisms. I would not recommend them. When can we be run on nanotechnology or something? Although we'd still have brains, we would still just... And they would still be based on human invention, so they would still have the flaws. Alright, let's go see who's in that room. I know who's in that room. Kim, where did you go? Are you standing in a wall again, Kim?
That was smart.
You sound so surprised. Kim, you're standing in the door again. Kim, that's just not good. Dude, it's not good policy, Kim. It scares people.
Satisfied? My name is Marielle Charpentier, and I'm an agent with Martinez Realty Associates.
Her portrait is so terrifying.
As I have every right to be here. The keys, see?
Yep.
Do you want to see my ID as well? You can't legally ask for it, but why not? Want to see my residence permit too? Very well, but please make it quick. I need to be back in La Delta in an hour.
Oh man. Good ventilation probably means they have holes in them. It's gonna get gentrified. Then it'll be unaffordable for people who currently live here. Even though it's probably already unaffordable. Oh boy, tech people. Yeah, they really do make rents completely unaffordable for normal people. Look at Seattle. Ugh. Hello, I'm gonna look at this chair. It's a mattress, I guess. The mattress frame. Excuse me, I'm just gonna take this drugs. I'm gonna take this drugs. Oh, that's where I get those. If you put these on, you get most advanced dress shoe. I must say that if screws you can't screw up that look nice would be nice. I screw up shoes that look nice immediately. They get scratches within instants. I don't have the ultra-liberal thought yet, though. Might not be able to do the socioeconomic, the I need to indirect modes of taxation. I need to get that thought before the third day. Usually I get it really easily because it's like, it's a hustler thought. I must not have done much hustly. Yeah, I'm still too early on. Oh right, I wanted to tell her that I found the person. I think I'll tax the dice maker next.
Give me a moment.
Oh wow, okay. That's obviously not an answer I would give in a first or second playthrough. That's just the one where I'm like, I haven't chosen that before, and it's super extreme. Let's go for it. Yeah, I've not given enough ultra-liberal answers. I feel like I also get ultra-liberal points if I'm just really hustle to find money. So smoker and boots. I need to do both. It's true she would be old enough that she would have been alive during the revolution, probably, at least as a young person. Let's see. Oh, right, dice maker. Oh, right, I can talk to Joyce and get the pail now, I think. Is there anything new I can talk to Cindy about? Nope. Skulls seem very artsy. If she's a representative, I'm not sure she's... You only see one, so she could just be a weird artsy skull. Hey, Joyce.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with?
I spoke with all the ones I could speak to so far. Let's see. I love the Mr. Effort just helping me find my gun would be funny to say because Kim panics, but I'm not gonna do it. Reality. There we go. The era of colonialism. A lot of people still hold that it's a sphere in this game, and I'm like, but she says it's not a sphere, so I don't think it is a sphere. I don't think it's flat, though. I think it's maybe kind of fractured and falling apart. There we have fractured sphere. I'm surprised Kim let me hear about this. Usually he's like, no. And then you have to get it to do a check to have him step away. Maybe it's because I got the gem, like, I think I've gotten it without the gem thought before. Because my conceptualization was high enough I could. And I think that's when he's like, I'm not sure you're ready for that. And he kept to convince him, and he comes back, he's like, you're still sane, hooray! I'm not sure that they actually have space. Like, in the sense we have space. Although they have stars in the sun, but it's all quite complicated. He's not thrilled with this. Oh, there we go. Kim's like, nope, 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 abort. Kim trusts me, yay. He's like, okay, if you want to go nuts. You're already kind of like that. It is actually here, right across the waterway here. It's pointing to the where you can see it in the sky. It's very much implied that Harry's mind has been affected by the pail, that he ran into the swallow, the baby pail across the way, the imminent pail. Imminent pail's a nice phrase. I like that. Might have to use it for fic. Trained for it. Yeah, and automation will cause some other new disasters the way ours has. Two to one, wow. It's basically mortality, except tangible, or intangible, as it is. And you see the whirl with the heat death of the universe scenario in there, and the game abandoned game studio. They kind of reference that as well. Everybody respects Kim. Pretty much all sides of the board respect Kim. They're like, don't fuck it up with Kim. And you're like, I won't. I'm playing the entire game to make Kim like me. Yay. Also, I got a thought.
The Zodiac Socioeconomics. 0.000% of communism has been built. Evil child murdering billionaires still
Very smart boy with something like a university degree in truth.
all he needs to do is make himself sad. He has started to suspect Krasmezov.
Interesting. Left one dialogue. Options keys plus 4 XP.
Socioeconomic theory.
Authority.
However,
And calculus go down. I don't remember if I need any of those other thoughts right now. Oops, my authority did go down. Wait, I want to see. Have I got...
Yes?
I have to do Inland Emperor. Okay, I've got to remember his district is the industrial harbor. That's important for FIC kind of things. It tells you something about the 57's culture too. He refuses to play politics. I'm sure he does some because you don't keep their job that long if you don't. No one cares about this place, they care about sports. So yeah, he doesn't fit in the 57th. Wait, which is the one where you hear your Thai talk to? Because I have that. Too small, dry. Always good to have a police officer you can see and feel. And we've got people now, so I'm gonna close my door. Like I said. So you don't have to listen to other people coming in and out of the house. Just, whoops. They'll be just talking about the dogs and to the dogs. We're sitting here going. All the way back to the 30s, so it's about 20 years old. Oh, is this station's only 20 years old? Really? Wow, okay. I guess that makes sense. Oh, huh. So he joined, if he's been with the 50 Cent since it happened, okay, so he's been with the 57 since he was young. If he joined it when he was young, he's been with it since it was founded, basically. I'll have to keep that in mind, too. Yay. Morale healed. Let's up Inland Empire just for the fun of it.
Yes?
Side effect of overintelligence. That's actually true. I've been reading about death guilt, which is, you know, just what you read about. And people tend to feel more death guilt when people are around death. They tend to feel a lot of death guilt if they can't do anything to address the death. So people do much better if, for instance, they're involved in an investigation like this where they can figure out what happened, and if they feel like they're actively pursuing what happened and end up making a difference in figuring it out in the end. If you just confront a death and don't have anything to do, like if you're just sitting with the body and going like, wow, that sure is a dead person, you're gonna come out of the experience a lot worse off. People are really driven by the ability to make meaning, and if we don't have the ability to make meaning and feel active, we just tend to kind of fall apart. I never get to hug her. Apparently if you have communism internalized, you get to give her a hug. Yeah, I get the thought. No, it's not. Are you a kitten? You are a kitten. My authority is in the, like, my authority is fascist though. So maybe I'll just accept my lack of authority. Hello, I found, but didn't find, your husband. I just made an assumption about who your husband is. Because I'm a jerk. Hey, kitten. I thought he might be yours. I always love that line. It's so weird. You chase down every goofball in town. I accepted that pretty well. You absolutely have to wear your cool jacket even if the weather is inappropriate for it. Although it's a lot harder when it's hot, because that will just wear you out. And it makes the jacket gross. Don't ask me how I know this. See? Dialogue supports me too. It's like, let me know, don't let this guy know. Hello, Plaisance. We haven't found anything yet.
You're alive and well. Don't keep me waiting now. Yes, yes. How was it? I knew it. Oh, such horrors that have been fucked. What else did you find?
Molten candy? What is molten candy? I want to know. Does it have a center of it? Humdollar, the man from Humdol. These are essentially, I think the 70s were full of these. And Burroughs, which I think is pre-70s. Maybe the 50s to the 70s? Cosmetic background pain radiation. Oh, it's too real. So much in this game, it's like, yeah. This is a 37-year-old failure.
I'm sorry, sir. I can't.
You just can't win. hat on. Yeah, I love this hat.
Hi, Ace Detective.
Please admire my hat. Your daughter gave me a hat, Plaisance. She's cool. Browbritter. Wouldn't lie with me. Playing with Kim. We do end up playing Scissor Anthony with our friend. Our only friend. Third edition mega setting supplement. I always try to get the man in the light bending man to give me money so I can buy books. I like how I'm just yelling at her from across the store. Tell me about your books. It's Mac and Chester. Francis to shoot. They had a lot of. It seems like they had a lot of fun coming up with nicknames in the writing. I do not know who Dick Mullen is. Cockatoo book. Oh, nope. That is actually a thing. Fascist magic, which is human to come up with ridiculous things. I wish you could buy that one. It's the one. It's the place in the game where Formula One is essentially referenced. Guillaume Bevy used to be in Sea Wing with you. Time is commerce. They're great names. To the west, hills to the west. So there are going to be a lot of water throughout the city. That's also important to remember. And a lot of bridges. Bridges would make traffic a mess. I figure that's all that you have these days. Like, I mean, if my standards went real low at some point in my life around depression, and I realized that if you're alive every day, you're doing okay. That's the gold standard. You're still alive. If you accomplish anything else, that's, icing on the cake. Don't give yourself shit if all you can manage is being alive. It takes a lot of work. Angry storekeeper stare down. Bienvenue à Revachol. This was, yeah, you're 48. It's 51 now. And now I will have a map. If I need it on one of these pages. Here we are. This is where the pleasure wheel used to be. Isn't there anymore? This is all things that would have existed. That they wanted to exist. I should say this never came to be. You can see kind of... It's interesting that they have the destruction along the edges of the map. This is a nice piece of art. I don't think this was in the original. If it was, I never stopped to appreciate it. Here's the cube, the mysterious cube. Statue, whirling on rags. They thought there would be a cafe or something there. Beachfront. More beachfront. Maybe a museum or a station. Probably a station. People with guns? That's a mystery. I don't know what we're looking at there. pleasure wheel. They wanted to keep the old church. This is that island up there that we end up at the end of the game. The industrial harbor. And some white, I guess those are the apartment buildings. I don't know, they didn't put in too much. What is this even? I don't know. That's a thought. It's an egg. I love bookstores. I have to be careful. I have to go to libraries instead of bookstores, or I'd be even more broke than I am. Called out. Police store next door. Remote viewers division helps with this one. Please let me get it. Known as Le Territoire. We've joked about the Fic Writers server has joked about, like, nude spas. I didn't realize that there is nudity mentioned in, like, spa treatments in here. Or I probably realized, but I'd forgotten. I'm pretty sure I already medicinally used the pail. I think I missed that area. I've heard they're quite capricious. I don't really have money. I will buy the guide to cockatoos later. I will look at this one. I will look at that one later. I'm surprised there weren't any new books in the bookstore. It seems like something they would add with the final cut, but I guess not. Let's go talk to the old woman about the pail next. That sounds like a good idea. Although technically she isn't, I would say she's probably gender neutral, which means that she would probably use they as a pronoun. But it doesn't come up in the narrative, so. I didn't black out the first time. I also love this time. Oh, I'm contemplating him. I'm drawing existential conclusions from this. Look on her face like an orgasm. It's interesting because she was shot in the chest and she had the glowing lungs thing. Now, I think something that might feel like the Pale was looking at the Grand Canyon in the dark. That is the weirdest feeling. You can tell it's there. It's just a little bit darker than everything, and you can tell it's vast. But that's about all. It's very strange. It's an unsettling feeling. See, this is where it implies that that his memory loss isn't just from substance abuse, that he was overexposed to the Pale. Somebody I know wrote a good fic on this, on using a lot of these pieces, references. It's really nice. Well, I haven't talked to Silang or looked through his stuff, have I? And I still need to talk to the dice maker. Which first? Has my conceptualization gone up enough to try again with Tommy?
Still here.
Nope.
Smoking this damn jam, my man.
Look at that stuff. I've never gotten the frog visor. It makes me sad.
You like sunglasses, officer? I've got the latest styles right here.
That's what it is. No. I love that. The dad's like, no. I'll let you wear a froggy hat and all these other things. I will not let you wear that. Setting you free again. probably fail, but I failed. Find something we should be prepared for? I hope not. Oh, he's looking around too, huh? He's looking at his stuff too. He probably would. I think he's kind of a thrift store kind of guy. I am totally taking that. Can I afford it? I think I already paid for my room. I will buy that once I've made sure I've paid for my room.
Don't be shy. These are premium class clothes. Good quality fabrics, best retro design. Save the economy with your stock.
Paying with net worth? I don't know what he's... Savvy... Those are new lines. I'll have to see what Savvy's talking about there. The economy. Wait, I want to browse in the box. Damage my morale. I had to buy those itchy pants. They make you angry and half-lighty apparently, which is pretty funny.
I can see you but taste for luxury, officer. Can't keep your eyes off those sneakers.
Implies he was looking at sports magazines, which makes sense. What a terrible, terrible, terrible situation. Have to splurge on sneakers. I'm still sad I didn't get the Insulindian. The 13th, I think 13th Intertribe or 14th Intertribe.
Shine on these sunglasses lasts a lifetime, officer. What?
Because you get more money that way. Oh, night.
Happy shopping, officer.
Oh, it's only 3. It's 4.
Everything's cool. The good, you're very cool.
55 moments.
Bang, 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 bang. Oh, yes. You got style. You like premium menswear. Look around and browse. Everything.
I couldn't do finger guns at him, which Kim gets mad at me if I do. Maybe I'm a lorry driver too, a little. That crowd. Ah, right. This is how I get the information on the drug ring and on Ruby. This part of the information on Ruby. You missed this whole investigation, which really leaves us a lot of information, which is, I think, kind of sad. Don't try to sell Kim Funky to glint on glasses, it won't work. He needs his normal glasses anyway. I don't want to ask this, but I'm going to. Like, just buy some stuff and go away. I thought if you do this, I mean, you ask everybody in the game for money. If you ask him for money, Kim's like, are you asking for a bribe? And you're like, I've literally asked everyone for money, and you didn't ask if I was taking bribes, Kim. Why is this one the one?
Only your eardrums that register sound anymore. Your very skin has become an organ of hearing. Looking for
I love this one.
light and low. A god who's very, very silent. Nothing escapes you. A cock.
I want to do motorway south.
Yes?
No, it isn't. It's too short for this weather, and you both the sleeves are rolled up. You have to be cold, Kim. Spiritual R&D division. A palette. Art cop. Oh, you nailed me. It does. It has a little to do with this. It could be Werner Herzog, who's not an art critic, but is pretty artsy and pretty. Just Werner Herzog. He's so Werner Herzog. Just so very. running out of thought cabinet, and that makes me sad. I have some room for Wompty Dumpty Dom still. I really want that frog hat. Pretty sure I already paid for the evening, so I'm gonna buy the frog hat and then check. Yes, yes, yes. Frog hat. Yes, good look. Wonderful. Let's go take cans by Freet and we'll turn in. We'll give up for the evening. Cans. Oh boy. I have $1.84 now, or a real 84. I'm just knocking it out of the park. I don't think I'll be able to buy everything this time around, which makes me sad, but... Let's see. Oh, I run in to check in and make sure that I've paid for the room for the evening. Oh, hi. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Good. Okay, I did. Let's see. What else did I need to do? I need to get the boots cleaned up. I need to get the body to the morgue. I need to talk to the smoker on the balcony. I need to talk to the dice maker. I need to finish up the drug investigation. Let's go up to the dice maker. That's a good place to stop. Still sad about the Intertribe one. Oh right, I need to get my flashlight out. Nope. There we go. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. There we go. This time it's working right. Last time it wasn't quite working right. This is new. I think. Either that or I've seen it before and just kind of forgot about it. Which is quite possible. many of the postcards do I have now? Got a 30 on good cop, bad cop. That's not bad. I don't remember if I got that high. I must have gotten that high before. I'm not sure if I'll have ultra liberal for in time for maybe I'll have to try to bribe Sling, not bribe Sling, but ask him for a bribe to get ultra liberal in time for the thoughts. I have to ask people for money probably too. Alright, we're gonna chill here and remember what I have to do next time. I want to talk to the smoker and get the boots. Those are the main things. Everything else can wait. Or is like stuff I can do whenever it happens. Man, there's so much of the game left still. This game goes a long time. You don't think about it and then you start playing and you're like, wow, this game goes forever. It'll take me forever to finish it, especially with the new quests that I have to worry about. I have 2 postcards. There's some weird things you can sell. Like, the postcards make sense, but you can sell other stuff that's actually useful later. But let's see. Alright, let's save. We'll call it a day. That was kind of another session where it doesn't have any, there's no narrative arc, I'm just kind of messing around. But that's a lot of the middle of the game. If you're looking around to see what all there is before you move on to doing more things. But that's that for the moment. I think I just saved, let's make sure. My stats are still really weird. But that's okay. I've mostly been focusing on thoughts, which some I may have to forget because I've already got my thought cabinet almost full. Boo boo boo. Ledger of failure and hatred. My authority is so bad. That's okay, it's the fascist skill. I don't need it. I mean, there are some points where it's helpful to have, but for the moment I don't really worry about it. Authority is just a pain, like, it's just so, it never really has any redeeming dialogue. But, alright, that's it for the moment. I will once again be on later to do things like talk to the dice maker and mess around and get off track from the main case. Let's see if everything comes around into a stereo investigation, which it will. I know that already. But that's it for today. Später.